Hey, this is Mark Wade from CenterCityCondos.com. In this short podcast, I'd like to tell you a little bit about societal towers, some things you may know, some things you probably don't know. Okay, so I'm just going to speak off the cuff, and here we go. So the buildings were built, there are three buildings altogether. They sit on about 8 acres of lovely manicured loveliness. Three towers. The buildings were complete in 1964. There are a total of over 600 condos in the building. Floors around 30 stories tall, I believe. There's rental garage parking in the basement. The building is cat friendly, not dog friendly unless it's a service dog. And some of the views are some of the best in Philadelphia. I used to live in the towers when I was a kid. And when I say a kid, I mean in my early 20s. So some things you may not know, but some things that you may not learn online is that each building has a 24-hour doorman. The management office sits on the 8-acre parcel over by the bodega, which is just a little bit north and west of the complexes, the three buildings. Parking again underneath the building. There's also bicycle storage. There's a gym down there. And most importantly, there's a very large laundry room, which is great. I used to go down there on Sunday nights. I'd use 3 washers at one time and 3 dryers at one time, had my week's laundry done in an hour and a half. It was pretty nice. Generally, the towers has more one bedrooms than anything else. There is one stack in each building. It's called the E stack. So like 16E or 21E. That's a studio. There are A units that are 2 beds, 1 bath, and then there are B units, which are 2 bed, 2 baths. Now, every now and then, we're going to see a unit that is a little bit different because someone has combined units. Those tend to sell very well. The one thing I think you're going to notice about Society Hill Towers real quick is that interior condition, and this is true of almost any building that's over 50 years old, interior condition is going to be a very heavy driving force of value. Certainly, to a degree, floor height, view is going to be important. But the thing is, almost everybody here has a superior view. If we compare every unit in this building to units in other buildings, almost every unit here has a great view. So the one differentiating factor is certainly going to be interior condition, because we'll find some units that hit the market that have been rented out since 1967, and they look like it. And then we'll find other units that have been gutted in their entirety, and they're absolutely beautiful. Another distinguishing factor in value, when you look at the one bedrooms, you have to see if it's a corner unit or a non-corner unit. If it's a non-corner unit, it's just going to have 3 windows, 3 giant windows in the living room. If it's a corner unit, of course, you've got 6 giant windows in the living room. So corner units play better. They're a little bit larger in square footage, and they tend to sell really well. So I believe that the towers, since it has rental parking in the basement, it has the best outside gym and barbecue and picnic area imaginable in all of Philadelphia. It's a popular building. It has been for a long time, and it will continue to be. I think the values there are pretty good. They tend to hold their values, but know that appreciation, in my opinion, is not a function of time. It's a function of interior condition improvements. That's really how we see people sell for more than they bought it for. I mean, not in every circumstance, certainly, but if you're really looking, what I really should say here is that if you're looking to propel value, do interior cosmetic work. That's going to push your dollar value high. So anyway, this is Mark Wade, CenterCityCondos.com. Let me know if you have any questions. If you take a further look at my website, you'll find some floor plans, you'll find some drone footage, all kinds of things on the CenterCityCondos.com Society Hill Towers page. Thank you very much. Have a great day.